Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I am so grateful that you are here with us for this little while. Let's begin, shall we? I am coming to you from beautiful Fairfield Bay, Arkansas, and that is, I believe it's Greer Lake in the background there through the trees. I thought it would be nice to just sit and enjoy the scenery, see the occasional leaf fall while we relax into this meditation. So let's begin with our 3 nice, really deep breaths. Breathing in, filling up our lungs, holding it for a second, and now this time breathe in a little more deeply. Hold it for a second and let it go. And now the deepest breath you've taken all day. Fill your lungs all the way down to the bottom. Fill your chest up. Just feel how good it feels to have your lungs fully expanded. Hold it for a second and then release it really, really, really slowly. In November, as this meditation is being released, is considered the month of gratitude. And the guides are suggesting that we spend a lot of quiet time today focusing on what we are grateful for about ourselves. And before we get started, let's relax our bodies. So push everything to the middle line, press your feet and legs together, clench your fists, pull your arms into your body, tuck your chin, pull your shoulders up to your ears. Imagine like you're curling up into a tight little ball. Hold it for a second. And then let it go. Feels so wonderful. So wonderful. And your body will continue to release and let go throughout the meditation, so don't feel like you need to be disappointed if you didn't get the amount of release that you had hoped, because more is coming. Yeah. So going through the body is how the guides are suggesting we do this. So in your head, neck, and shoulders, you have the crown chakra. And so let's think about how we are grateful for our connection to spirit. And what I mean by that is gratitude for knowing that we are spirit. We are the one presence expressing right here, right now as us. So let's just ponder that for a moment. You are the one presence and the one power expressing right here, right now, as you. I'm focusing now on our third eye chakras. Let's think about what we see with our mind's eye, our third eye, as well as what we see with our physical eyes. So being here in this beautiful area of Arkansas, I see lots of color in the trees. and beautiful lakes and things like that. But with my mind's eye, with my third eye, I see God everywhere. So let's just take a moment thinking about how and where we see God everywhere. And also associated with our third eye chakra is our sense of hearing. So we hear God everywhere. And you can just hear it in all the different birds right here. And you can, if you listen really closely, you can hear the waves of the lake gently lapping on the shore. The wind in the trees, the leaves rustling, the wind in the trees. I want to remind you that it is your awareness, your focusing on these things that allows you to see them. So give yourself credit for looking for God everywhere. That's how you see it. And hear it. And now focusing on our throat chakras, we speak the truth, right? We speak the truth. And we are aware of others speaking the truth. So I invite you to recognize all of the times in your life when you were brave enough to speak your truth even when it was scary. When you stood up for yourself or someone else. Just appreciating your own voice, whether it's a quiet voice or a forthright voice, a loud voice. And now the central chakra in the center of the human experience, which is the heart. So first just breathe into your heart space. And know that the one presence and the one power expresses as you a lot in your heart space. A lot by the way you love others. And you allow others to love you, which is no small thing. I've known people who could not allow themselves to be loved, and it's tragic. So if you allow yourself to be loved, Congratulations. And now we settle into the solar plexus chakra, which is all about courage and dealing with fear, the yin and the yang of the solar plexus. So I invite you to recognize how brave you are. Just be quiet for a moment and allow any thoughts that you might have. And I strongly suggest it not be self-criticism, that you not think about times when you wish you had been brave, but instead think of times when you were brave. And sometimes the most courageous thing we can do is say nothing, because the other person is unable or unwilling to hear what we have to say. So don't beat yourself up if there are times when you said nothing. I invite you to think of the person that you are right now and realize what a brave, brave soul you are. Beautiful, whole, and perfect. And now shifting down to the sacral chakra, the orange, at the just below the navel. It's where we hold our sense of well-being and creativity, and also where we free ourselves from shame. I suggest that you think for a moment about your humanness and what a precious human being you are. Precious, precious human being. Creative, clever, expressing as much of your spiritual self as you can muster. And now think about your root chakra and your connection to the earth, your expression as a human being, your human body, your human presence. I invite you to really appreciate your body. Think about your legs and how strong they are, your torso, your digestive system, your skin, your arms, your beautiful face that your loved ones absolutely cherish. There are these huge pine cones falling out of the trees here. That's what that noise was. So let's spend a moment just appreciating all of it. Appreciating who we are right now. We may not be fully yet who we would like to be, expressing as we would like to on earth, but we've grown so much. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul. So brave, so loving, so kind, so clever, so loved, so beloved, cherished. If you could love yourself as much as your loved ones love you, or even a portion of that, you would be so happy. And you would truly appreciate your presence here on earth right now. I know I mentioned Daniel Nahmod a lot, but he has a song, the last song, and in it he says, if I've made the world a little better, if I've made children's lives better, if I've made someone smile, then I'm glad I came. And I hope that you are glad you came, because you are a precious, precious being. Absolutely whole and perfect, exactly as you are, expressing as you came here to express. So thank you again for joining us, for being part of this energy field that we all create when we are present to this meditation. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you next week. And I want to remind you that the infinite presence moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes the infinite presence moving in, through, and as you. Namaste.